Hello, world. This is Talkin Live, and this is Deportation Day. Okay, we're glad you're tuned in. I hope you're going to enjoy the show today. Deporting is going on everywhere we look according to the news. Now, we know the news that is not always accurate like it used to be, but I think it really is, because the Democrats is crying and whining about the deportation and all the things going on. So we got to face it, America. We are overrun with people that come over here illegal. They need to go back to their country. They need to be sent back, and and I think when the time comes and this time is right, that they may have an opportunity to become American citizens. But today and now is not the time, because we have been overrun so much. Now, we got the guy in Chicago. He don't want to deport nobody. And he's talking about the mayor up there. He's all been out of shape and thinking that he can tell the president of the United States what to do. But the election was won on that issue of deporting illegal immigrants in the United States. And we have plenty of them. Oh, they're just everywhere nowadays, And I am not a type of person that believes in taking people up out from their roots that they have made and are here and are good citizens. I'm not I don't want to see that. But see, it's being abused. What's going on is being abused. Joe Biden abused his authority, and of course, you're out there, you're talking about how Donald Trump's abusing his authority. But see, I'm talking about truth, facts, what I see, and what's going on. People getting killed, because, it ain't always the immigrants killing somebody, but we have an issue with them now doing that thing. And also rape, trafficking, drugs. Ain't that a good reason to deport somebody that's poisoning our kids with drugs and all this thing? Ain't that a good reason? What do you want to take up for somebody that's trying to destroy your own country? Well, I could see that, because on the other side, they continue to let it happen. Nobody stood up against Biden and tried to stop it, the Democratic Party. And now, I seen the other day where, and we're going to get on that abortion later on, but not today, but I seen where 203 Democrats thought they should, if a baby survives an abortion, it should be run ahead and just whack him. Knock him out, knock the baby out, kill him, or kill her. See, that's the side the Democrats are on, stuff like that. Things that are not real, not sensible, not right, not just, not civilized. See, that's not civilized. America's got to the place they think they're civilized, but they're not civilized. And we have to get back to that civilized organization country. We have to get back to that, or we're going to be destroyed. we got to put a stop to people coming over here in this country and taking advantage of our taxes, our housing, and all that. And don't get me wrong, Spanish people, it's not just Spanish people. I'm not beating down Spanish people. A lot of my friends are Spanish. I've spent nights with them down in Miami and Colombians and people from all over South America, and hanged out with them, partied with them back in the day. And I enjoyed myself with them, but it was wrong what I was doing, and I regret all the things I did. But our friendship was tight, and we stuck together, and we partied together. We went on trips together, but I'm not trying to discredit anybody. I'm just talking about our country that has been overrun. And, you know, Americans always welcome people to this country to be a citizen. We've always welcomed, but it's got out of hand. It's got beyond the point. And people are siding with, it's sad to move somebody from a place that they want to call home, and they think they got a home, and all of a sudden. But it was brought on by the other administration by letting people get excited and their hopes build up by coming over here. But see, to them, it wasn't illegal coming across the border because he said it was okay. And that's I think that the countries, the different groups of people come over the border, they got it in their head it was legal because of Joe Biden and his administration. They thought they was legal. They came over here, and we got some more, I think, that's trying to sneak over the fence, under the fence, around the fence, whatever. They're trying to get over here now. Don't you understand? You got to do it by the law. If there's no law, there's no justice, there's no hope for a nation without law or a country without law. European people, they don't let people come into their country like Joe Biden did this country. And it's a shame that we have to bring his name up so many times. But look what he's done to this country by letting all these people in here. Look at all the tax dollars that we're going to have to spend to get them out of this country. Look at all the money they've done spend on these people, bringing them over here, sneaking them in here on planes and doing all that kind of stuff. Now, why would somebody that takes the oath in Washington when he was elected president and take an oath that he would protect us from all invaders or all our enemies? They are our enemy. When they come over here, they try to take over. Now, I don't think since Joe's retired now, I bet you he ain't let a bunch of people come move in his house, has he? When people come over here, would you let them move in your house? You love them so much, you scare so much, you don't care about your own, so why would you let them, or why not? Why wouldn't you let them move in your house for you? You want them here? You want them to be able to come here? Don't matter where they come from. Don't matter what chance you take to let them in here without it being legal. Would you want them to blow up one of the buildings in New York again? Would you want them to kidnap your daughter or your children, or come in and kill your family? Is that what you would like to happen? Or would you rather just gather them up, take them, drop them back off where they come from, and let them come in here legal later on? But see, Joe Biden made it bad for the immigrants by letting them come over here. He's the cause of all the suffering that they're going to have to go through because of his open border. Oh, yeah, I heard his administration. Oh, that we have controlled the border. If we had controlled the border then, why is it so messed up now? Why are we going to have to spend all this money to get them back across the border, get them to Haiti, get them to Colombia, get them to China, wherever they come from? And I understand their desire to be here, but we are maybe to the whole world. See, we, the United States, are considered the richest nation in the world. We, in the United States, other nations consider us as all rich people. I mean, I've been told that by other foreigners that thinks that America, everybody's rich. It's like Jewish people. Everybody thinks a Jew, because they're Jewish, they're rich. There's poor Jewish people just like there are poor white people and all the other people. But the world today sees America as the richest country in the world, which it is. So we understand. But if we keep on doing what we're doing in the border, we're not going to be the richest country in the world. I see Donald Trump cutting a lot of stuff in the government. Go Donald. Because they waste so much money. They'll take a cricket or a frog or something like that and spend millions of dollars on that frog or that cricket trying to find out what makes it jump. I mean, that's the way our government has been, and it's always been crazy like that. Why would a frog, it's like a bumblebee. All the scientists I hear say a bumblebee can't fly. They spend the money to prove a bumblebee can't fly. But we know a bumblebee can fly. We see them flying around every spring. I do. I mean, they must not told them that. The scientists must not have told these bumblebees they can't fly because they're flying all over the place. But they spend money on foolishness like that. Like the Fauci, these dogs researching on these animals, these dogs they were doing all this experiment on these dogs. Money going toward that right there. Money going to make animals suffer just because of some stupid scientist's idea. Having so much knowledge in this country, so many educated, so many lawyers, and so many people that supposed to know the law, and then they sit back and let government waste like that. It ain't a waste. I'm going to tell you something. It ain't a waste to help people. To give food and shelter to people is not a waste. But you cannot shelter, feed the whole world. We can't do that. We have our own people here. You know, and I think about a lot of things like I see, you know, and I see the Native American, you know, how that they was robbed of their land. And we came over here, we took their land away from them. I see that. But see, if we let these people, all these nations come across that border, they're going to take the land away from us. They will. If you keep letting it go on, it will be taken away from us. And the Native Americans didn't get together. They have so much division between them. They couldn't get along, and just like it is today. And they lost their land. They lost their country. And that's what Biden was supposed to do. That's what he's supposed to do with his administration. It wasn't just Biden doing it. It was some little birds talking to him in the ear. There was something sitting on his shoulder telling him what he should do, and he listened. But he had a brain of his own, a mind of his own. Not now, not much for him, because he's old, and everybody gets that way if they get too old. Some people don't. But what I'm getting at, our country would be overtaken by all these people. It will become a third world country where everybody living on the street, sewage running down the road like in Mexico, like in Brazil, like in all these different countries where they have these poor people and their shacks piled up all over the place, and people get robbed just by going down the street to the store. That's where America was heading with Biden. And you can't say it wasn't, because I know. I've been to those countries, and I've seen the misery. I've seen the things they go through. I mean, when you go to those places, you understand. I understand why they want to be here. And I understand that, but they got to do it legal. This is not one big dream for the world. This is America's dream, to be where we can own our own home, live in our house, work and pay our bills, and live a decent life. This is our country, not the world's country. This is our country. We are not owed the world everything we have. We, American people, have worked hard and died for this country. And we are not planning on giving it away. Iceland up there, if they don't want that country to go into the Americans' hands, they need to make a deal, set up a base up there, leave them alone. If they want to be in their own country, let them be that way. That's their enjoy their own country. Not go ahead and take over, but if they volunteer, that's different. Now, Panama, we got a problem with that. Chinese come down, offer that, bribe everybody, say, I know how that country works. America's getting about the same way as these South American countries, these leaders. It's all about the dollar bill. But we cannot supply the needs of the world. We have people, now, how many people have come in from another country with these fires out in California? Well, when the immigrants over there helping the fire department fight out some of these fires, I ask you in California, you stand for the immigrants, you want them over there and you want them, why wouldn't they there, them that was living off of your tax dollar, why wouldn't they there helping you put the fire out? Why didn't you recruit all these people that was here illegally in California to help put the fire out? You left it up to the taxpayers and the fireman that works and take chances on their life to put the fire out. That is something you probably, people out there, have not thought about. But I think about stuff like that. I think about those that are sick and afflicted and people that are without a place to live. And if you got so many of these people without a place to live, how can you give it away to somebody else when we have so many here in this country with need? Oh, here's my co-host. But we appreciate all of you people. And I'd like for everybody to know that we are planning more channels to do some things that might be a service to you, and you might be interested in. Keep in touch with Talkin Live, because we are looking to do things for our American people, our human race, or everybody. I ain't talking about just anybody. I'm talking about the people that are here illegally. You're welcome here. You're welcome here to come here if you're illegal. And I will not say anything till you're gone, but you would be here if you had a visa and you'd like to come and you'd like to do a show and speak your peace of mind, or if you've got a group that's working with people that are Spanish. I seen someone down in Dalton. I'd like to invite them to come do a show with us. We want to hear your sides of the story. It's not all about us. It's not about all of us, but it is about our country, that we cannot waste it away and give it away to someone that's never worked here, never made us any income and taxes and all that, and getting a free ride. And the children, it's different with the children. Children can't help themselves. Little children, I don't care what race you're from, little children should never have to go hungry, and they should never have to be without a place to stay. I don't care where they come from, but you've got to understand. And if you're Spanish or any kind of race, and you've come to America without permission, illegally, you've got to understand that this is a country, and it has to be run like a country. It can't be run like it's South America. It can't be run like these other countries that don't care about their people. Biden didn't care about his people. And you come over here with the high hopes and dreams, and I understand that, but you got a lot of you come over here, you're drug dealers, you're all these different things. You can't be here illegal. That's over. And I hope you would understand that. And when the gate opens up to come back to this country, you get in line, and maybe you get over here legal. I don't believe in cutting the people off, not be able to come over here. But I do believe you need cut off, climbing over the fence, crawling on the fence, climbing over the walls, doing all that. I believe you do need to be stopped. And I believe that you need to be here legal. And I'm hoping you can see that we don't want to be a third world country. And we want to take care of our own people before we take care of somebody else. And I hope you understand that. So God bless you wherever you are, whoever you are.
The views and opinions expressed on all Talkin Live presentations are those of the host and their guests, and not necessarily those of the staff or management of the Talkin Live TV broadcast studio, or by this channel or its management.
Timeless Classics TV now has openings for advertising to promote your services to all our viewers. Openings include every genre from westerns and comedies to Billy Graham programming every Sunday. Our audience can be a great asset, as our programming can reach millions each day through online, fiber, and network TV broadcasting. Send us your finished advertising video, and we will run your ad free for 1 month. That's right, free for 1 month. Don't have a promo for your organization? We have state-of-the-art studio facilities, and we have the ability to create an AI-generated spokesperson or an in-studio advertisement for a small charge for production. Nothing to lose. See what we have to offer. Call today. 423-290-9194 and ask for Lamar, or email us at my2cents@talkinlive.com.
Hello world! Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to get notifications of our upcoming broadcasts. Explore our large archive of shows. Watch any episodes you need to see again. Find our YouTube channel online at youtube.com/@Talkin Live Show, or on your Roku or Amazon Fire TV home screen. Head to the YouTube app to watch without the need of any expensive cable TV service. Subscribe today. Get ready for some Talkin Live.
Talkin Live Classics TV has a new look. Now each day of the week has something new in store for you. Tune in Mondays to watch Briefing Room Monday War Dramas. Tuesdays, you can still catch all the classic movies from years gone by. And brand new is our Western Wednesdays every week. Thursdays are classic Vault TV shows all day long. Grab a spot on the couch and have a sci-fi movie and a pizza each Friday. Super Saturday cartoons for your kids. You will be reliving the morning TV you grew up with all day long. Each Sunday is our Southern Gospel Day of Worship. All of the worship music you know. And we now have Billy Graham each week at 10 in the morning and 7 in the evening. Watch online at TalkinLiveClassicsTV.com or anytime on our Roku and Amazon Fire TV channels. You can still catch our Talkin Live show with Lamar Bearden. New every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 in the evening.